Missionary giving. So, what is missionary? We are going to continuously we are saying to missionary slide. Who is missionary? I know you all know missionary. Who is missionary? Missionary is a person who spread the gospel message to other people. Then pastor also doing the same. Then what is the difference between pastor and the missionary? We know so many missionaries, missionary names, and so missionary word itself we know, right? So what is the difference between the pastor and the missionary? So pastor is the person who spread the gospel within the community and one place. So if the church is a place, pastor is spreading message to the people to one in the one place to one community. We all here is a community as a Christian, right? Maybe who are converted into not a common. You already know about Christian, what is Jesus and all. So pastor is guiding them to increase their verses and more. Okay, that is the pastor's work. Then who is missionary then? Missionary is a person who travels around the country in different places to teach about, to tell the people, to spread the gospel to other people. So that people are different, they are different religion. Not only the Christian people, they teach a different religious people. Okay, maybe they are Hindus, Muslim, whatever it is. Not only the gospel, he spread, go through their what do you call the needs. So whoever poor, so some of them they need of something, food and dresses and whatever it is, they meet their needs also. So missionary work is, this is the work, they travel around the place, different places. So where they will, the missionary where they will come from the church only. So the people who are more interested to spread their gospel to the people, that people, so they go through the pastor's knowledge, then they will go to different places. Like the Seganpaul also is a German missionary. So he was a person who was in the church. He is selected by some of the pastor and he spread through the message to India. He came to India, then he spread the messages. Let's see about that. So his early life, Seganpaul was born in Germany on 10th July 1682 to poor but devout Christian parents. He is a Christian only. He lost his parents at very young age and was raised by his sisters. He has brother and sister. After parent died, so he raised by his sister. He studied at the University of Halle. He was sent to India by King Frederick IV of Denmark. So the pastor of Denmark sent this person to India because he is very much interested in spreading the gospel. So he was selected by, and not only he, one of his friends also. The King of Denmark had a great vision of spreading gospel in India. Seganpaul and his colleague were chosen and they were reached Seganpaul. This is the south, it is in Trinidad, I think so near. Seganpaul is the south. Okay, a small coastal town in Tamil Nadu in the year 1906. 1706, okay. Initially, Seganpaul and the church meet a lot of resistance from both the local people and the Danish governor who thought that bringing gospel to local people may cause the disturbance of peace. So that people may think that they will be a disturbance. So they were sent to prison by the Danish authority in the year of 1708 on the charge of that he was converting the native people to other Christian people. So they were sent to prison for some years. So learning Tamil language, he enrolled himself in a Tamil school for the children as soon as he reached India. He used to sit among the children on the floor and used to practice writing on beach sand. So after learning the Tamil words, he used to train it by himself as well as to the children. So he was a quick learner and he started preaching gospel in Tamil and when he was learning. During learning time itself, he spread his gospel to the other people. Reception among the people stayed their own mother tongue language. The local people eventually became friendly with him, and he was also against the Danish authority of India. They thought, okay, this person is also against Danish authority. So Seganpaul is our Tamil people thought that, so he is a friend also. Main thing, he is the first person to translate the Bible into Tamil. New Testament he translated first, later he translated the Old Testament up to Ruth. He had completed the translation of New Testament into Tamil within 5 years after reaching India, and the first version of New Testament in Tamil language was published in the year 1714. He had also completed the translation of books in Old Testament up to Book of Ruth. He is the first person who translated the version of Bible into Tamil. Church establishment. In the year 1707, he established a new Jerusalem church for the new believers in China. As already existing beyond church was only open for Europeans. So it was open for Europeans. He again translated. He is the person in our south side. His statue was there. He is the famous Seganpaul missionary. So he is in front of the side of the church. It's made over there. So this was their preaching when he reached India. He used to be like. So last days, health started sick, and treatment for his stomach problem started failing. He breathed his last on 23rd February 1719 in Sharmila, just 13 years after reaching India. At very young age of 37, he died. So very short period, he did so many things, so he died. Even his life was short. He established many things within a short period of time, and he devoted his life completely to spreading gospel to people of India. This was the missionary done by Seganpaul. So in our prayer, we just put a word for all missionaries, those who are suffering from, those who are doing